Hey guys, here it is. This is my Watchmen build that I made. So I made the main cast of Watchmen. So Night Owl, Comedian, Rorschach, Silk Spectre, Ozymandias, and Dr. Manhattan, of course. And so all of them are right here. Maybe I said Rorschach, but Rorschach too. So you can see them all right here. And so I had built a previous video. I had built a previous MOC and showed it on my channel. And so, it was two of these blocks. I only had Rorschach and Dr. Manhattan. So I decided to, just take my own spin on the characters and do all of the six-man cast. So right here, I have all of it. And so I had to take apart my Matrix MOC to get some of this, some of the pieces and stuff from this. So I no longer have the minifigures in that build. I still have the build, though. And so, yeah, here it is. Let's go right in. So, first off, we've got, Rorschach down there. Sorry about the camera bouncing. I'm trying to zoom in. It's not working. But, you can see I have Silk Spectre right there. And so, she is one of the coolest, I think, female superheroes right now, that exists in the world of comics. And so, take her off for you. Start off with her. And so she has her hair, and I found this face. I don't remember who it's from, maybe like Black Widow or something. And I think it just totally embodies her whole personality. It's right there. I have all these smaller details on her, including her boots and costume altogether from the movie. So I read the comic, watched the movie, liked both a lot, and decided to take my own spin on each character. And so instead of doing completely comic accurate or completely movie accurate, I decided to just combine them and make my own version of the character. So here's Rorschach. So he has the purple band around his hat, custom face, and then he has his scarf and his notebook in there, and he has a gun, which is supposed to represent his grappling hook, his grappling hook gun, and then he has his purple pants on there, and his brown shoes. And so, yeah, right there. I'm really proud of the detail on his purple pants especially. So there he is, and I really like the way he came out. Then, okay, that just fell. But next up, we have Ozymandias. I think that's how you pronounce it. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, please. So right there, he's got, I used gold rings right there. And then I use this, this is actually a knockoff Lego piece, and I'm starting to use them in my minifigure builds because, like, they're cheap and you can just glue them on together. Now, I'm not using them for anything else, so I just figure, whatever, it's custom anyways, so. Then he has this purple cape. I think that's from Magneto, and then he has the purple and gold pants. And as I said, I took my own take on him, so he has more gold and purple and stuff on him. So then he has his headband all the way around, and I think it looks a lot like him. So yeah, right there. And then next up, we have maybe my favorite character from the movie and the comic. I would actually say that from the movie more, because his actor really carries the character through. So right here is Comedian. So he's got his little yellow thing and all of his details. Then on the back, he has more details, but I'm using a Ninjago piece for that to give him his shoulder pads. I may at some point cut off this back part, but I like the way it looks right now. It's got his star and his stripes on all of that for his arm shield, so you can see under, so he has that detail too. And then I found this grazing face from Battle of Endor set, and I think that totally looks like him. It's got his hair, all the details. So, I really like the way he came out. I think he looks a lot like the character. So there he is. And so then next up I have, sorry about this, 1 second please. Okay. So right here I have Night Owl. And so Night Owl is maybe my one of my other favorite characters. I mean, but they're all really good in the movie and the comic. They're all really good superheroes. Not good in the sense that they're good people, but really cool concepts. And so there he is, and he's got his torso and all that, his pants and all that. And he's got his gun. he's got his headpiece. I used clay to make all this. And so yeah, he was very hard to do, especially with the head part that I had to do. But I kind of looked at Darth Maul and like the way his head looks, with the little attach piece. So I custom sculpted that. So he's got all that. And so then next up, right here, we've got Dr. Manhattan. And so Dr. Manhattan right here, this is my smaller version of him. You probably saw the big version in the video. I'm saving him for last. But here it is. He's got blue flames and all this. And blue parts on all of him. And he's got custom, face completely custom. It doesn't look very good, but I saw it captured him enough. And so then he's got his body. And I kind of like the way that, I did the scribbles. So it kind of shows, he's like unstable, sort of. He's got his pants and all that, well, his underwear. There you go. So, I really like the way he came out. So, let me, get my giant Dr. Manhattan now. I'm going to try and balance him on here. Okay, this isn't going to work. Okay, well, we're just going to set him down here and, show him to you. So, here he is. And so he has the face, all that detail on it. So I looked at the Ant-Man figure and I liked him, but I thought he was too technic. So I decided to make something like that. So he's got just a blocky head, kind of like Minecraft, I guess. And so he has that piece on there connected to a 2x1 plate modified with the stud in the middle. He's got a tile piece up there and a plate piece. And I sharpened on that, gave him his white eyes. And, yeah, so he has the hydrogen symbol. I think it's hydrogen symbol on his forehead and all that. So you can turn his head and you can also turn his arms. Because he has studs right there, you can attach people into his hands so you can, like, carry them around. Put these pieces and this on the front all to bulk it up. It's really hard because I had to get this in the middle to go along with the 7 stud wide. And there's a 1 space gap, so it became 7 spaces, which is really hard with odd, as you know, if you build with Lego. So there he is, right there. So I really like the way he came out. And so yeah, he's great. I can just put on this stand on his shoulder and connect the other Dr. Manhattan. So, because, he can grow as big as he wants, make multiple versions. So I figured why not have a really big version and then a smaller version with him. So, if you mind me, just 1 second, let me put together this bigger sidewalk one last time for the end of this video. So I really like Watchmen. I really love Alan Moore. I'm reading Nausicaa, and when I finish that, by Hayao Miyazaki, and so it's a manga, and when I finish that, I'm going to start reading V for Vendetta, and after that, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. So yeah, I finally got both those books for Christmas. Not finally, I'm really glad I got them, though. I would have bought them otherwise, so it's great that I don't have to. And so, right here is the full build. And so, I have rubble and all this stuff around here, along with manhole cover right here. Balance this. So, he has manhole cover, and then he also has this pole right here. And so, I built this pole, light post, to, that's what it's called, light post. Okay, but, right there, I just built this very simply, but I really like the way it turned out. There goes Rorschach. Each one of them is this little stud they can stand on, or they stand on the black sidewalk. So then by her, I have this right here. Sorry about seeing my giant hand right there. So then he's got the silver little grate in there, sludge and stuff with my custom comedian button right there. I think it really turned out really good. And so yeah, that's right there. And then, so I also have all of that. And then I have this big flame going on because I love the comedian where he's just like enjoying the crowd control with the giant like flamethrower and like tear gas shooter. So I just built this, and I really like the way it came out. I can separate these, so if I need to transport it, it's not as hard. And so yeah. They're all connected with little joints right here. And so yeah, I really like the way this turned out. Tell me what you think down in the comments. Are you a fan of Watchmen? If you read any of his other stories. Is there any comics you think I would like that I should read and make a mock for? And so yeah, I can't wait to see you in the next video. See you guys later. Bye.